I'm in Connecticut right now, my hometown. I'm here for a few days because tonight I'm giving a talk at Eastern Connecticut State University, which is the college that my mom went to. I'm excited and I'm really nervous because I've never really done a talk this big. I'm sitting on the ground and it's got me thinking a lot, like being back here, like how much my life has changed in a year. And then just being back where I'm from, like it's crazy that I think it shows that you really can come from like a super small town or like wherever you want and have done whatever with your life. So I was going through my room and I found like 2 of my old journals. I thought it would be fun to go through some of my old journal entries because I used to journal a lot to talk about everything I was dealing with even when I lived in New York, and these journals have everything in them. And I used to write so much from the beginning, and now I have a journal too and I write completely different stuff in. But this was back in, I don't even know, this was over a year ago. So this is my journal, the app that I wanted to start. I had come up with an idea for a bra app and I put it in this journal and it was called Size Me Up. And I remember this so clearly. This was when I was like pretty much like at the beginning of my blog. I didn't really know what it was, and I thought that I could make like an app for girls about how to buy bras. So I basically was trying to make like what Lively is now. It didn't come to be anything, but I made a whole business proposal and everything. That was the first business proposal I'd ever done. And then I came across this company called True & Co. and I wrote about it in here, and I just wrote down all these different things, like 73% of women spend less than $30 on wardrobe staples, So I did that for a while. When I say that you have to, like, a lot of entrepreneurs have multiple different brands they try out that fail and then one that works. I'm not kidding when I say that. So I had a bunch of that. I tried to find an investor. I tried to get my friend who I went to acting camp with, her dad, to invest in it, and that didn't work, but it was the first time I'd ever been in front of an investor, so that's kind of cool. This is April 18th, 2015. I wonder why people do the things they do. I never want to be the girl who ever does something for someone else. I want to go to LA this summer, but I don't want to go because I'm not really sure. I can't even read my handwriting. I'm trying to read it. I miss Gabe and Riley. I just question why I do the stuff I do. I do it for other people sometimes, but never for me. I care so much about what other people feel that now I don't know what I feel. I felt terrible after yesterday. I felt so stupid, and oh, this is the day that I did Rachel Ray. Oh my gosh, I get it. But at that moment, I realized I have a purpose because Alexa, the girl who was so uncomfortable, kept looking at me for help. This is the first time I ever did Rachel Ray. It was April 2015. I don't want to spend the majority of my life unhappy. I want to feel like I have a purpose, like I have a meaning. I've never felt as opposite of that as I have lately. I'm more frustrated with things, if anything, and then I get more angry and mad at myself. Like I've screwed up. The pressure I put on myself is so much, I hate myself for it. I hate myself because I feel like most of the time I am going crazy and I can't sleep, and then I wake up and don't know whether to be miserable or try and be happy. My mom makes it so easy to just say stop doing everything you're doing, but it's not that easy. Because then I feel like I failed, then I haven't succeeded like I want to. It kills me that people say I'm successful, yet I feel the total opposite. I feel like nothing. Wow, that is a really intense journal. How old was I in 2015? I'm almost 21 next week. Man, that is super deep. Wow. I remember that. And I feel like a lot of times I still feel like that now, the successful thing specifically, because I constantly feel like I'm not successful enough, like I'm not doing enough. And I think that that's something that a lot of people feel, but it's sad to me that I was feeling like that in 2015 because I was so young. But I mean, I really always have put a lot of pressure on myself. And I've always struggled with just feeling good enough, I think, for my own good. And then this is a bunch more entries. May 13th, 2015. Oh, this is the first ever breakup that I had. It's been a month since we've talked. A lot has changed. I saw us breaking up. The weird thing is I saw him the other day after we broke up and I'm over him. That's great. Yesterday was one of the best and worst days of my life. Gov Ball was the most unreal thing I've ever experienced. It was madness. When I got there, I looked at my phone and saw that he texted me, but I didn't really realize, and then I got lost. Well, that's quite an entry. June 23rd, 2015. That's a pointless journal. This is me writing down my schedule. August 6, 2015, I made it, can you believe it? I'm in London, leaving for Barcelona in an hour. I didn't really expect to be here on this extravagant journey. I've learned so much already. Spending 4 days alone in London was quite fun. I got lonely part of the time, but I stayed quite occupied. Traveling alone can be fun. That's good. I'm off to a week now in Barcelona with Nick, who's one of my best friends. There's no one better I could imagine sharing this journey with. I'm nervous about moving to Boston in September. It'll be different but exciting. If I hate it after 6 months, I'll leave. But how could I hate it if all my friends are there? November 4th, 2015. Hello from the sky. Life is pretty good right now. I just wrapped up a segment with Fox. Headed back to Boston, excited to be home for a little. 3 segments in 1 week was exhausting, but I got it done. I'm proud of myself. And only a few things went wrong. I met a really cool guy too. He's from Nantucket. Plot twist, he sucks. He's really hot. He's leaving to go to Australia. I feel like every day something cool goes down and I love it. I'm living the life I always wanted to live. Hi journal, it's been a while. So much has gone down since I've last written. I moved to Boston about 2 weeks ago and I'm so happy here, it's unreal. The slow pace makes me actually want to get up every morning. In another twist of events, I seriously enjoy my roommate's company. In other news, I'm stressed about this app. I feel like I underestimated the workload and I can't back out now. I have to just push through these obstacles. I need to find an investor so I can take it to the next step. This is so crazy to read all this stuff. I don't even know how I was like managing all this crazy stuff. The future is thrilling and nerve-wracking at the same time. I never really know what to think of everything that goes down. My biggest goal is a TV show. I had 2 calls with producers last week and I really want something to come through. Wow. I really journaled a lot. I switched to online school to pursue a crazy dream. Wow. 100 followers giveaway. Oh. Wow, I really wrote a lot in this. Oh. December 12th, 2015. I don't know why I get in these moods sometimes. It's just like you go 100 miles an hour and then something goes wrong and it makes you question everything. I feel like it would help if someone else was in the same position, but it's because then it would not be as hard to take on the world. I can't see what I wrote. Am I going crazy with all this stuff happening in my life? I don't know what this is in regards to, but it says they think I'm this rich white girl from Connecticut who was raised like this, but I wasn't. Wow. And then this is journal number 2. I really like wear these journals down, as you can see. This is kind of crazy. I remember a lot of these moments, but it's crazy to think some of the stuff that I dealt with then, I still deal with now, like, you know, not feeling good enough or all these different things, and that part sucks. Oh, this was like half of a book I wrote like a year and a half ago, but it was really boring. Most of this journal, I think, was my book. Oh, then I went to this writing class in London and I started writing something else. Oh, this is all stuff for men, like talking about domestic violence and da-da-da. I don't think I wrote journal stuff in this. No, I don't think I did. And now I won't put my journal for where I am right now because that journal will be at some point in the future. But man, life is crazy. Like, gosh, I keep saying like. That's crazy where I was back in 2015, and now I'm here in my college town, in my hometown, giving a talk at this college. It's underestimated. Everybody has different types of like pain or tragic stuff that happens in their life, or like depression, anxiety, whatever. And every person deserves to be acknowledged, or like let their feelings be acknowledged. I wasn't always happy all the time. I still battle with a lot of that stuff still, but it's a learning process. Like learning to be happy in life, learning to be happy with so many different things is a process. And I learn something new every day, and I'm such a different person now than I was in 2015. But there's just certain things that everyone's gonna deal with for forever. And yeah, I gotta process that a bit, those entries. I might go through and read them again. I hope this inspired everyone a little bit, just to overcome, or just not even overcome what you're dealing with, but become stronger with it. Like you don't have to overcome what you're dealing with, but you can get through it, and you can become really happy, and you don't have to let anything that happened to you in the past determine what your future is gonna look like. I think that's what the message of this book is. So now I have to, not book, this video, I have to go actually finish my book proposal, send it, and then prepare for my college talk tonight. So yeah, wish me luck.